Hey, how you guys doing? This is Lyndal Spirit. Um, just got out the shower, getting ready to go see my mom. Um, my mom was given 30 days to live. She has cancer. She's been fighting it for a while, and apparently by herself. The family actually just found out not even 8 months ago. Um, there's the doctor said that they've done all that they can do, and that it's in God's hands now. And so I prayed on that, and God was like, "Well, you're gonna have to trust in me and do what I told you to do, which was change your diet." And so I put together, my brother and I put together a menu of all these foods, and I think you always been encouraging, telling your stories of being at this point, stage 4 cancer. The doctors can't do anything, and you changed your diet, and you're still here to this day. Um, that is my hope. We're really battling time, and that's why I have not been talking. I have not been taking care of business. I've been trying to take care of my mother, and I'm going to do that first. That does not mean I'm going to let my business fall. I'm not going to let Click TV go, Dreaming, the Dreamweaver Project, VIP Room Magazine, Erotica Magazine. I'm still working on those, just not like I would be, say, last year when I did it, 24/7, gathering up all the people. So, as that you be understanding with me while I not only work with my mom, but get the magazine together. Um, and uh, the other thing I did was I changed up how I was doing the magazine. I used to really work hard to get that magazine out. I would beg and plead with a lot of people and get your stuff in and let me help you blow this up and send me your links. And I would have to beg for pictures and bios and just people who said they wanted to be in the magazine would give me such a hard time um, to get their article together. And I just get out the shower, so my hair is trying to frizz. So I this year I'm not doing that. You know, I'm going with people. If you want to be there and you want to make something happen, you're going to make it happen. I got a lot to do this year, and I got a lot on my plate. And yes, I work with a lot of independent artists, fashion designers, models, photographers, all kinds of performing arts and businesses and stuff. And I love it. I love all of you. But if you're not putting into what I'm putting into it, I'm not messing with you this year. So this first issue, the people that are in it are the ones that I said this is what I need, and it's sitting in my inbox right now. I just downloaded from John Cunningham, several artists out in New York. Joy Adams, thank you so much, both of you, for sending your artist and laying it out, laying it out. The person we had for the cover originally, I have not heard from in months. So I went ahead, found a new cover. You guys are gonna be really surprised. I'm not gonna tell you who it is, and we're gonna really make that happen. But we still got videos to get, the links, things like that put into the magazine so that you can actually watch the videos in the magazine as you turn the pages. It's a digital magazine, so VIP Room and Erotica both, you can do. You're limited to your imagination, and I haven't ran across anything yet that I can't program that people um, have came up with. I have yet to run across something that somebody's come up with that I cannot program by myself. Um, I do have other programmers and other layout artists and graphic design artists. One of them is King, Stockton Creative Designs. Keenan Stockton is an excellent person that really helps me with the magazine, gets it together and gets the look and things like that. Certain logos and stuff like that. So um, I do work with other people, but it's not that I believe that if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself or it's my way or the highway. It's that a lot of the stuff I do, I'm with Timberland. Timberland on Instagram put out a challenge. He said, I'm going to give whoever wants to my tools, everything that I use, and tell you how I do it. And I promise you, you can't do what I do. And I told him, you might want to wait on that because I think I could, but I didn't challenge him. That's Timberland's the boy. You know, I'm not going to challenge Timberland. So, um, you know, but I understand where he's coming from. He wasn't being an egotistical maniac. It was like, you know, it's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of dedication. It's a lot of heart and soul that goes into what you do. And you know, that's where I'm at. You know, there's a lot of heart and soul that goes into VIP Room Magazine. It's not just my baby, it's my baby that helps other people reach their dreams and reach their goals and makes things happen. So, you know, I want people who will work their asses off to be in there because I work my ass off for you. You know, I work my ass off, you know, talking to my celebrity friends, getting them to take a look at it so that they might see you and might do something with your music or your fashion or your business. You know, I work hard to get those businesses to come and take a look at it and see how they can work with the artist. I work really hard to build this network so that it benefits you, you know. And I'll be honest, in all the years I've ran VIP Room Magazine, or basically my whole company, yes, I've had millions and millions of dollars, but most of it did not come from VIP Room Magazine. Click TV was very profitable, but most of it I was just helping people, and the money I made was doing. You know, a lot of people don't realize I don't just do computers and photography and music and all that, but I hold and maintain my insurance licenses. Um, I was working on my Security 6 license, so I could do my own investing, but I had invested in other companies and other things that had made me money. And I was taking that money and putting it back into you. So this year, I'm like, if you're not working as hard as I am, yeah, you're not really wasting my time either. You're gonna have to be down like four flat tires. And I think this issue of VIP Room Magazine, although it's not as glamorous as past issues have been, you know, I've got two poets that are still talking about being in it. They haven't even said they would do it, so I'm still negotiating with them. Um, you know, their big thing is pay me, and I'm like, uh, you want me to pay you to be in my magazine to promote you? Yeah, good luck with that. You know, I'm not there. That's not going to happen. VIP room is not about that. That's not what it's about. And when I pay somebody, it's so that I can get this certain market area to come to the magazine so that they can see all the other people in there. So for instance, MC Light is someone that I would pay to be in there, but she understood what I was trying to do, and she did an issue with me because she understood what I was trying to do, and she understood that her people would come and see my people, and my people would see her people, and understand that wealth experience and all that with Lynn Richardson, and that it would be a beneficial thing. Okay, so you with no name, no network, you got your music, you're starting to do good, you're doing your shows, you're blowing up. I see you, I like you, I want to help. You know, I offer to put you in a VIP magazine. You was like, how much you gonna pay me? Yeah, you're gonna be standing out in the cold for a long time. Um, I'm not that brother. I know everybody thinks Spirit is nice and sweet and soft. I'm not. I'm a straight up businessman. And this year, I think that I spent my life helping other people, and doing it to the point of going broke several times. Anybody who really knows me knows that I have broke myself completely. And when I say completely, that means, you know, no eating at McDonald's, ramen noodles, back to the ramen noodles. Can't afford to go buy my kale and my carrots, and you know, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because I think I had a cause that I believed in, and that cause was you, and what you do and helping you blow that up. Okay, but this year I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm definitely not putting my own money before you put yours. So that means that if you got that mouthpiece, and I somehow connect with you and say, hey, you need to be in VIP Room Magazine or on Click TV or in Erotica, because I'm, you know, a lot of you be posting those very sensual pictures. Okay, sometimes it's inappropriate, but you know, you could be doing something like erotica, and then you can move on to Victoria's Secrets, making those or the swimwear lines, doing those kind of modeling jobs. You know, it's not a bad thing that you do it. I think it's a bad way that you push it onto people, but you know, some people like it, some people don't. I have no problem with your pages. It's the fact that you add me to your groups and stuff, and I get there and it's like, whoa, no, no, I'm not about that on Facebook. That's not happening. But to tell you, you know, posting all your little money pictures and stuff like that, like it impresses somebody. The only person it would impress is somebody who doesn't have that kind of money. It doesn't impress people who's trying to make things happen. And so I would say stop posting those money pictures. They're irritating, if nothing else, and they show that you're very shallow. If you're going to post pictures of a central nature, post them so they're classy, and they have where somebody like Victoria's Secret can come and take a look at them and maybe add you to their modeling list. You'd be surprised at how many talent scouts search places like Facebook and things like that. So, you know, I definitely always check everybody out. If you invite me to check out something, if I don't like your page, it's because I do not agree with it. That doesn't mean that I don't like you, and it doesn't mean that I don't like what you're standing for, and it doesn't mean that I won't help try to support what you're doing. It just means I don't agree with it for me personally. Okay, that's all it means. My friends list goes up and down. A lot of people think that I worry about that. I don't. I don't. I used to go through and clean out my friends list, cut it down to 300 people, and then let it build all the way back up. And you know that takes about a day. So I stopped doing that. Like-minded people will be on my page. If I offend somebody, they'll send me a note and tell me, or they'll unfriend me. That's just the bottom line. You know, either you agree with what I'm trying to do or you don't. You know, either you're a friend or you're not. Uh, you know, if you want to hear what I have to say, you'll follow. And if you don't, you won't. I don't worry about it. Facebook, I use it for VIP Room, Da Vinci, the Dreamweaver Project, because I'm looking for like-minded people. And then I also just sit there and you know, I maintain around an average between 4,995 and 5,000 friends. I go through pages and I send notes and I keep those notes. I save them so that I can go back because I talk to a lot of people. Facebook is not my main social site, nor is it the only one I'm on. I'm on hundreds, and all of them have about 5,000 and up friends. My LinkedIn has more than 5,000. So, you know, I talk to a lot of people every day, and I tend to, you know, get overwhelmed, you know, especially with so much on my plate right now. I'm worried about my brother. He's been the primary care person for my mom. He's the estate executor. So he's going through a lot, you know, in his own personal life. He's going through a lot, and he's trying to get back into the music and the TV hosting. And he got his nurse's license. You know, he took a year off from teaching. You know, for some of you, you know, Mr. Anderson was your teacher, and you know, he actually took a year off so he can seek out other avenues, and because he was starting to get frustrated with teaching, as I did many years ago. I quit teaching a long time ago. So he wanted to get back into the music and stuff like that, and he's just having a really hard time. And as the oldest brother, I worry about him, and I worry about all my little brothers, you know, and how they're doing, and as well as, you know, all our nieces, nephews, kids, things like that. So I am working really hard personally as well as business wise. But the new issue of VIP Room Magazine, I think, is going to be everything I promised. And I think that it's even being late, and it's probably going to be a little bit later, that it is going to be somewhere you want to be. And I think it's going to make people understand and see a deeper side of people. And that's what VIP Room Magazine was designed for. That's what it is. And it will work for you as hard as you work for it. So I don't charge people to be in VIP Room Magazine. nor do I pay people to be in VIP Room Magazine. You work hard for me, I'll work hard for you, period. And we will make it work. We will make it work. Uh-oh, somebody's knocking at my door. Hold on, let me go get this real quick. Okay, I don't know if I can pause it, but I'm not going to. I'm just be right back. Oh goodness. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Somebody was knocking. Had to go let him in real quick. Sorry. Um, but VIP Room Magazine, I think it's going to be very impressive. I think this issue is going to be a really great issue. Uh, Joy Adams and myself have been talking about some things. Whew, that was a long ass run. um, and you know, I'm getting ready to head back out on tour. I've been talking with some new management companies and some new record labels outside of my own. So I got a lot going on, you know, and I'm really looking forward to bringing it out. You know, the Awaken album is supposed to be released with VIP Room Magazine. We've been in the studio mastering that. We've been doing a lot, but mainly talking to you artists, you designers, you models. Whether you think you're at the top or not, it doesn't matter where you are. What matters is where you're trying to go. And that's what I focus on. It's what you're trying to do and where you're trying to go with it. So for those of you that is going to be in this issue, and some of you know who you are, some of you don't, because I haven't placed you in the magazine just yet and sent you that preview so you can tell me the changes you want to make. But for those of you that are just pushing it out there, I thank you so much. John Cunningham, Joy Adams, I thank you so much for getting that to me so quickly. Like I said, I'll get your previews by this weekend. For those of you who I've talked to and haven't heard from, I don't know what to tell you. Send me a note. And then those of you who would like me have something that you want to get into the magazine, send me a note. Send me a note and let me know. Send me like 4 or more photos, good ones. Bio, what it is you want to say, links, videos, all that stuff. Send it to me, and I'll let you know right off the top if I can get it in this issue or not. I'm trying to get this issue out the next week or so, but I think it's going to be 2 weeks because, like I said, right now my primary concern is my mother, and she's going to come first. So I'm not going to let my company go all the way down, but I'm not going to push it like I normally push it when I could be pushing it for my mom. You know, that's the woman who gave me life, who I love dearly, who no matter what, when I was modeling for Vinoy and going all over the world modeling, she didn't have money. She didn't have a car. She would get on the bus and take me way out to these modeling places. I don't know how she got the $300 to pay for some of the photos they had to do in order to get me the bigger jobs. But when I started blowing up, it was worth it. It was worth it. And she still kept working at children's and taking care of other people's children's. And I can't tell you how many children she's worked with. So there's no way I'm going to sit back and accept that my mom has less than 30 days to live. I'm going to do everything I can to try to make sure that that's not a truth. And rest in whatever God says be will be, and rest in that. But I'm going to do everything I can humanly possible to make sure that doesn't happen. I talked with ETEF Motivation, sent him a copy of what I'm trying to give my mom. You know, he was like, that's it right there. So our hope is in this very simple diet change that same foods that I show you I eat all the time. Right now, that may be the foods that saved my mother's life: beets, kales, carrots, broccoli, all the vegetables. Um, so um, keep that in mind as you go through this life, because whether you're young or old, um, you can always just do the best you can to take care of yourself. I uh, I eat meat. I don't eat a lot of meat. I like I say many times, I cook like Asians, and that's my brother. Oh goodness! One more time. Hmm? Oh, that's Mike. You guys. Go real quick. Okay, obviously my day's gonna keep getting busy. So, for you that are going to be in this issue of VIP Room Magazine, thank you, thank you. I look forward to making it happen for you. For those that want to be in there, give me a note so I can get you my email so you can send me what I need. For those of you who've been praying and praying for my mom, thank you. Don't give up hope. Uh, Keep praying. If you know any recipes, send them. We'll get it all done, and I will talk to you all later. Okay.